Welcome back. I've been talking with Jamie Vernon, who is heading up Songs for Sound, and a wonderful organization that is there to help folks who need help with hearing health care. She and her family, her beautiful daughter Lexi, were tremendously helped by Ginger Jones of Jones Therapy Services, and we're delighted to welcome her in with us now. And I know the Vernons are so appreciative of all that you've done to help Lexi. You probably saw her, beautiful little Lexi, a few minutes ago. How do you go from a child who hears nothing to a child who is hearing for the first time and understand how to make words? You have quite a job.
Yeah, I do.
How were you able to help Lexi?
Well, thankfully, technology is so good,
yes,
so that definitely makes things a lot easier. But we call that period of time learning to listen, because like you said, Lexi just didn't know anything. So water running, a car horn beeping, speech, once she was implanted, she could hear those things, but she didn't know what they were. So before her implant, we worked with her on just sound awareness, so that this actually is a sound versus silence, and then we work on teaching her what things are. And then we work on animal sounds, and we work on how things sound really different initially. So we worked for a long time with animal sounds, and just, you know, that a dog says woof 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 and a cat says meow, because she can hear those differences much easier early on than she could hear the difference between cat and dog.
Yeah. Is it much easier to work with a 19-month-old versus someone who maybe is older and is having to learn this for the first time?
I love children, so that's fun for me.
Yeah.
I think when you have an adult, you get some feedback, and with a 19-month-old, you're wondering, did they understand that? Did they hear that? Lexi definitely was just set up for success because she's so intelligent and she's got great family support, and so that is really rewarding. But not every child takes the trajectory that Lexi has. Certainly, a lot of them do, but sometimes it's slower.
Yeah.
A slower go.
Well, and she taught us to do the therapy at home, and that's another thing that we would eventually love to partner on, which is making sure that it's not just, you know, you turn them on and it's day one. That is day one. It's not just like, okay, now they're going to talk. It's this whole unit of people who have to come together, and a lot of the breakdown on the speech side is access to care. Obviously, funding is an issue. A lot of times on the insurance for speech, they only have so many appointments they can do, and they're limited. And so you can teach the parents, and there's some great things that tools that they give us at home. But then the parents are like, okay, now what? You know, who knows what kind of upbringing that parent had and what they know about raising a child, much less teaching this kid to talk. So we love her from the charity standpoint to a personal level. She gave us our daughter, literally our daughter's voice. So fabulous.
Yes. Do you still work with Lexi?
No, she doesn't need me anymore.
You have worked yourself right out of the job.
I have, yeah.
I think that's the goal, but
that
it's
is the goal, but it is sad. Yeah.
Well, I know you feel very, very strong about the organization that there's one member of right now that is running the whole show. Talk a little bit about what can people do to help you in your efforts to help others maybe get implants, get the help that they need to hear.
Oh my goodness, the list is long. So yes, so we have this Hear the Music tour that I told you about a little bit ago, and then we just launched this massive 40-foot beautiful bus that is a free screening, mobile screening unit that also educates, and we provide access. We help set people up with next steps if they fail a screen. In 4 event weekends, we've screened almost 500 people. For free, and 86% of veterans have failed. We've exceeded our numbers of what we thought that we would see in failed screens. So that is all of this it requires funding. As anyone knows, a not-for-profit doesn't mean we don't have a budget.
Right.
And I'm constantly begging for money, and literally, wonderful Memorial Foundation has supported us, and we love them. Cochlear Americas jumps in, Phonak, some great partners, great donors like Ginger Jones. Jones Therapy comes in all the time with donations, but we're always just, you know, doing this, and I'm by myself running the show, doing all of that. So,
and you have a 10-year-old son, don't you?
I have a 10-year-old son, and I coach Lexi in softball and basketball, and I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
but you love everything that you're doing, because you really, really feel it's important to help others, since you feel very, very blessed and to be able to have Lexi now hearing and just so normal and smart and bright.
Absolutely. And that's all we want to do, is we just want to give love. God has given us a great, beautiful gift, and we want to give give it back. So any website, come to our website, songsforsound.com.
Okay.
And you can email me there. Any corporate sponsors, and we have a beautiful bus that would love to spread the message and the good news. We go to air shows, which are like 100,000 minimum people.
Oh my.
And there's incredible data capture that we get. We're finding out why people have hearing loss, so then we screen them, and we have this record of their hearing kind of journey through life, and so we can appropriately help them on their next steps and talk to them the right way, and we just love on them. That's really, this is a love fest.
Well, I love everything that you are doing to help others. I've mentioned to you, I have a cousin that has hearing loss, and I just really appreciate you, and I think you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you, Ginger.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Jamie.
so
I want
much
to
for
also
having
thank
us.
the beautiful little Lexi, and I want to thank my earlier guest, Rebecca, for being here as well. And thank you for watching. I'm Tawanda Coleman. We'll see you next time.